Slowly going. You don't know what happened to Ron Burgundy? I haven't seen him in a couple of games. Okay. These kids are in sports. God damn, this thing is fucking... There's no grip. I'm just understeering in every turn. I can't promise anything. Somewhere. Nice. Probably get that down to a 35 if I brake correctly in the first turn. I'm losing a lot of speed there. Braking too early. Stop understeering everywhere. Yeah, I set that, now I'm like a second off the pace. I'll put my notebook all the way over here. It's one of them damn ghosts. This isn't even the right notebook. Oh, the right one's over by my laptop. Oh. My whole apartment smells like fucking onions. I mean, it's my own fault. Because you don't add bacon to a French onion soup. Don't think those flavors blend very well. Oh wow, that works out perfectly. I'm in the process of making a spreadsheet for the season. I just decided to go full lazy and just copy paste over my cup sheet since I don't record the cups anyway. Yes. Yes, this is the first points week. Who? Oh. No, I don't feel like that. Remind me to link it to you. See if I can entice. Saturn's probably not going to show up. He doesn't like this car, but send him an invite anyway. I don't get how Aston Martin plans to appeal the whole disqualification for not enough fuel for testing. It's like, regardless of your data saying that you had 1.74 liters of fuel in the car, you weren't able to produce that for the test, and they gave you time at the track to like
Which
get it out of
means
the
he
car.
was kilograms lighter by, what, a couple thousand kilograms lighter, maybe?
A couple thousand. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, if he didn't have the fuel to account for the 1.7, how much does that weigh? I mean, a gallon weighs 8 pounds, right? So just under 2 liters would weigh half that, because there's a few liters per gallon. So we're talking like a couple to 3 US pounds of fuel.
Well, they measure the fuel by kilos. The tank's got a
Right.
110 kilo cap.
You see the gist of what I'm trying to get at, though, even though I've got my units of measure kind of. Because if he said if they say there's supposed to be fuel in there according to this and that, and the fuel didn't get produced, then that means the car was lighter by X factor of. I mean, is that what they're getting at?
Well, no, they disqualified him because it's a simple technical rule breach. Like, you have to have a liter of fuel pulled out of the car so they can test it to make sure you didn't fuck it.
Oh, you have to have it, and it must have a liter of fuel left by the end of the race, so they can test the fuel you were using at the end of the race.
Yes. To make sure that you
Aha.
didn't modify it or add anything to the
So
gas
it's
tank.
so by running it dry and having your math too good is too good, or not good enough. I mean,
Yes. No, they needed to have a little bit of extra.
right?
They said
Just
they could only get 300 milliliters out of the car, so
well,
yeah, you were short 700 milliliters.
this is something to test. Barely.
Yeah, I don't know. They say they have new evidence that would. It's like I just don't get it. Like, you were told to take a liter of fuel out of the car, you couldn't get a liter of fuel out of the car. Like, I don't know how you appeal that uh, that
Yeah.
sentence.
I mean, to beg for mercy on the 300, and that will that be enough for to test with a penalty versus a disqualification, but to get it quashed?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know what they're trying to get. I mean, I know they want the spot back, but I just don't think that they have many grounds for their appeal. No.
I mean, all they had to do was input minimal amounts more fuel, and everything would have been fine.
Yeah, they let Vettel run the thing flat out the whole time, sitting coasting.
No, I didn't
So
change down to a different mode.
you can't change engine modes anymore.
Oh, they don't fuel map while they're driving?
I don't know. See, it says that they allow them to change stuff, but I don't really know what they're allowed to change and not change. I know that the changing engine modes was banned like mid last season because they wanted to stop Mercedes from just cranking the engine up to max and winning every race. Is this car really that unfun to drive? I mean, I enjoy driving it, but
If you can get a
the
decent
attendance numbers don't
tune,
seem to. Attendance numbers.
it is not a popular car. We probably could have found a better car for fuel saving if we'd have worked on it. Well, I want to race with friends. It's what makes me so torn about like on Sundays. You know, I want to race with you guys, but like just circumstances put things in a where I get all fucking weird about it because I got like fucking problems. And then next thing you know, I'm like leaving the race and overreacting. And it's like, well, don't do that no more. And it's like, yeah, I've told myself 1,000 times that story. It doesn't stop the fucking stir of the moment fuck up. So, yeah, racing with friends is good. These cars are not that bad. They're just, you just need a fair tune on it. Yeah, but you can put a good tune on it. You know it, I know it. Well, I mean, I can try and share mine. It's just, it's not a, I mean, it's not about making a tune available. I mean, it is, but like, not everyone can use the same tune. Yeah. Not because it's not allowed in the rules, but I mean, like, drivability. Some cars too loose, some cars too tight, it's just all driver flavor. Didn't seem to be easy to tune either. It seems to be alright now. I mean,
Some of the other cars need a lot of fine tuning.
Stratos might have been a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, so hypercars, like, then they needed PI adjustments and engine handicaps. And there's a lot of work to it. I didn't feel like putting in a shit ton of that time because it's just me, and I've already found that, like, it doesn't matter what the hell I feel like driving, or if I think it's okay, or if I think it's good, because everybody else might have a problem with it, and I don't have a league to race with if I can't get other people to drive the fucking car.
There is that. Yeah, some people, it is the car on the track combination versus racing with friends, and it's kind of like rough. But it's unfortunate, but that was one thing I definitely cringed when I had to pay attention to it when I did races for SSR. I always like I tried to find a way to have obscure cars as well as what everybody wanted. Still,
I just assumed that people would like the challenge of driving something different and difficult after 4 years, but apparently not. Everyone would just drive an IROC around in circles.
That was a pretty good car race the other day, actually. I thought everything was pretty well. I had
I'm just using
fun.
that
It
as a
wasn't super
comparison.
matched yet. And we're still, we'll have some bugs for who gets to be where. Uh, you can't constantly tweak it from week to week, and it'll balance out. Ooh, I see. I see. Should have a mid-season adjustment. Never mind. Can scratch that. Yeah, never mind. Not worth it. Yeah. Right. And I can't spin a 35 for the life of me, but I'm not expecting that. But jeez.
That's morbid.
Oh, that's gonna crash.
Try inviting anime. He's still sitting at the home screen.
Are you fucking kidding me? Go home. Oh my gosh.
8 for the first race, 25 for the main thing. want this idea to work, but I need a better car.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a great setup of fuel savings because you have to. Yeah. Well,
I
having
didn't
a
even
car,
suspect that.
having a having a car like this forces us kind of a spec issue as well. So everybody's kind of really in the same scenario. Car, fuel burn, um, the lower, and like go with find a lower class car. And all those cars just they last forever on fuel. Which one? The higher powered cars do kind of burn the fuel, don't they? This one's a challenging car. I think it's a good choice, given the criteria he was kind of looking for. It's just... that might be interesting. That might be all it kind of needs, really. Well, we'd still be revving the shit out of it. Yeah. I mean, that's a really good idea. Too bad we
Yeah,
didn't
my
have
only-
things like double fuel burn like we do in Project Cars. Like, how fast do you want the fuel burn to be? Oh, double fast.
That would have opened up a hell of a lot of different cars. Instead of having
Yes.
to try to pick the cars that don't have a big gas tank.
I hope so. Well, if they do anything like letting us control how much fuel goes in the car, then, you know, sure we'll be able to figure something out. I remember they were talking about something about it. I don't remember the details enough to just, spit it back out at you correctly. Yeah, man. Wow. Let me see if I can get me.
Excuse me. What up, Pac-Man? See what Heiko's tune's like. Not full downforce though. Yeah, I don't know. If we keep having low attendances, I might cut the series short and retry it with a different car. Really don't want it. Yeah. Like 3-4 weeks. Let's see what Heiko's car does.
gonna be practice right now. Bacon has hosting
Man, he made this gear race
fuel saver
really short.
Fuel saver?
Say again, Paul. 15? Yeah. We'll rally cross speed all the time.
It's homologated. You can have a tuning on each side.
What are you tapping about? That's alright, I just wasn't sure what it was. It was like tap, 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 tap. You can be any tires you want.
Yeah, the only stipulation is a max PI of 820. It's basically two ways to build it. Build it for power or build it for speed. Or handling. Either speed or handling.
Yeah, I went for handling.
Oh.
As long as you take the turns quick, you'll be alright.
Goes to 6. Oh, that's not stop. Brought them apples. NDGP all.
I don't know what that means. Oh my god. Oh my god, if I nail this, this could be a 34.
Well, it's like Indy Classic, but starting the opposite. Or going the other direction.
Oh yeah, this is,
Oh man, that's whack. That's so bad.
fuck this
It's
time.
like,
I fucked it up. 34 is possible. What is
it's not
I
like
saw-
rejoining.
That's alright. People who have Series X's, it doesn't actually glitch. Damn it.
No, drive this with manual or manual clutch.
I've been driving this without clutch. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll even share the two that I have.
No, I don't need that much.
You don't have to use it.
Like your whole thing. I wouldn't mind grabbing it. I mean, I'm curious.
I'll just call it
I'm not
Turks.
saying it wouldn't.
That way people at least can enjoy the car a little bit.
I was gonna share mine for an auction. Swap out. Oh,
I have it on 180. No way. Did my game just freeze?
I think so. Yeah, you dropped from the lobby.
Forza froze. I gotta restart Forza. Second. That was weird. Oh, see? The game is telling me not to share it. That's what it's telling me. Try to share it and the game crashed. It's a sign.
I didn't say, that's for sure.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I know I didn't share it. I know. Oh, wrong person. Make sure this is correct. It's correct. Alright, it's shared. It's called Turks.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it's
Remember
good or not, but it works
Remember
for
the
me.
deal, you can't be a minute now.
Nah, just whatever.
I know. You said it was 180 braking.
Yeah, 180 braking. Yeah, so you're barely touching it. You don't really have to squeeze the trigger that much. Yeah, the car is designed to oversteer off throttle and oversteer on throttle, so you're just like rotating the car until it faces where you want to go.
Gotcha. Alright.
Ooh, I hit the wall too hard. Damn it. I'm gonna slow down.
I think it's Boo. Yeah, Boo's the only person we're missing from the room. Let me go get him. Yeah, the Ferrari probably would have been a better choice of car.
For sure.
Test to see where to leave the power handicap at with it. It's 9:30. So let me get the room changed over. I will say your tune's a hell of a lot easier to drive than my tune. It sticks to the fucking track.
Yeah, it's not bad. Again, it's my driving style, so I don't know how you guys would like it, but
I usually drive around your driving style pretty well. Don't smell like onions in here. God damn it. Why did I have to have the sudden urge to make a pot of fucking French onion soup?
because you didn't have bacon?
No, I wanted to go. Actually, I know exactly. Well, no, I was down working at this lady's house replacing shit on her microwave. And when I left, I passed by a grilled cheese place I really like. And it's closed. But on their website, they had a recipe meant for their French onion soup, so I was like, oh, I'll make that.
Okay.
Cut up 3 freaking onions, and like the whole damn kitchen smells like onions.
Not a bad thing.
Oh, just
There's worse.
Am I the only one with a P1R logo? Is everybody getting minus 10? Bacon and cricket? Yes!
I'm not doing that.
It's alright, I was gonna say.
I would like to get Dr. Deluxe or whatever, or Ron Burgundy to make me a paint.
He did make one, I think, but he took it down. It wasn't up for long enough. Just has so
Yeah, he
many.
made it in Ronan's. Yeah, but he made it in Ronan's car style.
I got you.
Where is everybody? Jesus Christ.
Not a popular car.
Yeah,
Not
the
a lot of
car.
people. Saturn already said he doesn't want to race this one.
Ooh, you got the Herbie paint job. Nice. Oh, so does Pac-Man. This is more old school. Just you still picking a car?
Saving the team.
Alright, so since there is no point standings to go off of, this first race will just be a random grid order. Next week's will be how it's supposed to be, reverse grid based on points.
Great. I'm gonna die.
Why?
I'm gonna get run over.
There's no
Nah,
cautions in the sprint race.
Yes, we can run over everybody.
Because if we did a caution, it would kind of ruin it.
I would think some form of gentleman's racing rules would apply there too.
I don't know. I would blame it on the car. It's too hard to drive. It's too hard to drive.
So if I punt Turk all the way to the past the grandstands,
You have to give me
That's-
1,000
yeah.
Dogecoins.
Oh,
No,
that'd be
I'll
no.
give
nice.
you an extra 10 bonus points.
okay,
I'll take
that.
half of Ethereum. I'll take half of Ethereum.
Again, I don't do any of that bullshit. 'Cause
Sorry,
it's
just
all
give me the
gonna
cash
fucking
equivalent.
Disappear.
No, it's not.
Thank you for tying up
100%
$500 of my life.
Some of it will survive and be the future. I just don't know
No,
what.
it will not.
Yes, it will. Hello.
Sit
No,
in
it will
Dogecoin
not.
for the next year until it fucking finally goes back up enough. I can
You're
sell
telling
it
me
and get my
digital
back.
money is not
Wait
the
10
future?
years and forget about it for 10 years like some people do with Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just putting my stuff in a high savings account. And
Just forget about it.
Alright, so it's random grid order, and
Give it
the
to my
finishing order of this
grandkids.
determines the start order for next race.
Fuck the grandkids. I'm buying a house. I'm buying fucking Lamborghinis and
I don't
Ferraris.
have that many Doge. I think I have like 100 of them.
I got
Okay.
65,000, so hopefully that'll
You got
be
65,000 Doge.
Yeah.
Nice.
So just fingers
$1
crossed.
each,
10
that'd
years.
be nice.
Well, I was hoping for like at least $10 each.
Yeah, that would have been nice. 650 grand. That is your house.
That's my house.
So this is just go, sprint, go, right?
Yep.
Just straight up sprint race.
Should I probably just fuck my engine on up?
Bacon's probably going. The car turns.
Oh,
It
sorry.
turns. No, you're good. You're good. I mean, you went wide and then.
Yep, 6.7%. Nice.
Oh, who's going sideways?
Oh, crap.
There's nowhere you could have gone, bro. I was watching. You just kept sliding closer and closer towards it. You didn't know where to go.
Sorry about that, Bacon. I had full opposite lock and it still wasn't responding.
Damn, Cricket, you are flying. What the fuck? Like, I'm just watching him pull away. Oh shit, the guy with the flare is not there. Oh, that's a crawl. That's gonna be that's a hit. I saw that coming a mile away. Yeah, you were just way off the line, man. There's no way of saving that.
No, I was trying to peek at where the corner was coming, and I peeked like too late.
God damn it, I hit the bump again. Why the fuck is that bump there? In the middle where you transition from the fucking road course to the fucking oval. That huge ass pothole in the middle of the fucking goddamn corner.
I think it's just the difference of the incline. It's just an oval. It's just slanted. Ooh, Cricket, that's fast. Yeah, he's just gonna be slow, and then she's gonna catch you.
I'm surprised I didn't break anything doing that.
Oh, you following
There's-
the wall?
There's the guy with the flare. He's back now. Yeah, I wasn't careful of that. That's why I put a blur on it like that. I was like, I don't wanna get hit.
Oh, come on. Oh! That engine got me super inside.
Yeah. This track will do that too. Staggered! Carry me. Come on, come join us. I shared the tune. You can grab it. The brake pressure is at 180 though, so I don't know if you would like high pressure.
Yeah, this car is pretty drivable.
I mean, Cricket's in second. That's good too. He's like flying. He's not even going slow. No offense, Cricket. You just did really good running.
Shitty.
36.
35.
There's no point in me being in here. Have a good night, all.
Just ask that question.
Didn't like the Beetle. He's not a fan of Hitler since he made the car.
Not this one.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
I don't really care. Cars.
To tell you the truth, the Mexicans have been building the Beetle for like forever now. Apparently you can go down to Mexico and still buy a new one.
The old school ones?
Close to new one. Yeah, they made the old school ones forever. Yes, like I don't know about like, I don't know in what kind of numbers, but fuck you.
Yeah, remove the door panel, find like a pound of cocaine, weed. Just a stranger coming to your house and be like, hey, can I take a look at your car?
Well, at least in the Volkswagen Beetle, you put it back together pretty easy with just a couple of quick tools. I mean, that's the whole point of them too, is they really weren't much. I owned one. Yeah, and then you know too. Oh shit. I only own one. It was a 71 Super Beetle. I could beat anything off the line, and then the intersection was over. I beat a Corvette once, and then I had to shift to second gear. I mean, but seriously, I was like pizza delivery guy, right? So I was just stacked. You know, I get 35, go, you know, or you know, I always would get 5. But yeah, this Corvette pulled up, he rumbled. I went. My exhaust didn't sound that bad, but had a bit of reaction time, and then his Corvette did what Corvettes do, and my bug does what bugs do, and I pretty much said, yeah, see you later. I had reaction time.
You're like, just kidding.
I had, well, no, that's all I had. I grabbed second gear. I did, but I just wasn't for speed. It wasn't going to be my ticket, it was going to be the Corvette's, just in case. But I just like, it was just, you know, if the intersection's the whole shot, then I had the whole shot.
Alright, 1 second. Let me just see if we can get this 34.
Sure, I'll just break it
I just want to try and get it for personal reasons. Nope, I probably fucked it up. I was way too slow and I hit the wall. Fuck you, piece of shit! See the splits for a 34 and then fuck it up.
I got you talking, it's my fault.
No, this one is good.
The car actually burns more gas because you're on the throttle more.
Yeah.
The power one would have probably made an extra lap easy on gas.
Listen,
off the throttle so often.
You can fuel save. You don't have to keep on the throttle so much.
I can catch you. So you're somehow cheating and fucking saving fuel and eating it.
Well, last race we had the same amount of fuel burn, remember? We were pitting the same times. I mean, this one you can do 8 laps without pitting. Isn't that what you were doing on yours?
I could make it longer.
Like how much longer are we talking about?
Another lap.
Alright, I'm pretty sure you can stretch this one another lap. Just have to fuel save a lap or two. Well, you do have a choice. You could save and make it a 2-stopper instead of a 3-stopper.
Just go balls. do a short stop at the beginning of the race.
Hmm? Well, if the car does 8 laps on the tank of fuel and it's a 25 lap race, you're gonna have to fuel save 1 lap to add that extra lap onto it.
Give me a second to get the lobby set up.
I didn't see what my end was, but
I would have made it another lap.
I probably would have had a fuel save a little bit. Like he'll make it, it's just gotta let off a little bit. You just have to do it once. So it doesn't matter when you do it, you just gotta add that lap in. Once you add the lap in, you're good.
Do make sure your assists are set to fuel and tires. Or, why am I saying that? It's a simulation, never mind. That's for Sunday.
Well, you still want to set it to fuel and tires or simulation so you can see rapid.
Well, you should always have it set to fuel and tires anyway, because that way you always be in the right setup for depending on the lobby. I'll take a 5-minute break while I get this set up.
Sure.
Don't tell me what to do.
Eat Jello.
I'm sorry, did I wake you?
I love it when the Jello piece goes in your mouth like a big old slab of Jello.
I like it when it's cold.
That too. Mine's cold right out of the fridge. Not that cheesy box shit. This was made out of a gelatin box. You know, like box. Mix cold water or set it.
Okay.
Okay.
Bacon, did you read that message I sent you earlier?
Yeah, I saw your message.
Yes. You'll be $5.
I didn't bet you. Now there's just 7 of us.
7 men.
Well,
This
let's
car
work
separates.
on, I don't know, after this we could spend a few minutes and see if maybe we could find a better car option that might be more enticing instead of an all-wheel. I don't think it's the
still
Beetle.
say the Ferrari.
I think it's that it's all-wheel drive.
I think the
I
Ferrari.
personally think it's because it's all-wheel drive itself.
Well, it is a Beetle. That too,
Yeah.
the tiny bit base does not work for stability. Yeah, it's Beetle. I mean, Cricket's got cucumbers on his head visor.
Which Ferrari are you specifically speaking of? Because it's not coming to mind.
The FXKK.
FXXK.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Oh, the FX. Okay, so the fancy curvy kind of newish Enzo one.
So it's got like a close to 1,000 horsepower, but it still handles really well. So it burns a lot of fuel quickly, and it still handles like a dream.
I'd probably drop it down 20%. Just
Yeah, you could.
Have to help the fuel last a little longer. Yeah, it's a mid
it will help.
hypercar or whatever.
But it's still a fun car to drive, though. You at least enjoy it. Again, that's my opinion. That's my vote.
Well, an 80% would probably make it easier to drive for more people too.
Yeah, we can do some testing. I did not do enough testing on this. I drove the Beetle and I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. I can drive it just fine.
Yeah.
That's me on a wheel.
Yeah, I get the same way sometimes. People are like, da 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 da. I'm like, what? and then it comes to a
Yeah.
car that I didn't tune, and it's like, oh, this is going to be hit and miss. Like Freaky's car's close. Once I'm out of it, it's like can't
That
recover.
series has been fun. I'd like
Was-
to get more people involved on that, but it's,
I had
know,
more
people just
fun
don't like
that I
ovals.
didn't. Is it? How many weeks are left? Is there 1 week left? Or did you finish
No,
it?
Sunday's got five. Well, we're going to week 5 now, which is the second Homestead race.
Okay.
Then, 5 left. Yeah, Homestead 6. It's Homestead, Pocono, Watkins Glen, then Indy, and then Homestead. So 5.
Okay.
So you got time.
I'll try to join you more often than not over the next Sundays.
Well, with Sunday, I'll probably run that series that you tune the cars for. 'Cause people seem to be interested in that series.
What, the Trinity, the Holy Trinity?
Yeah.
Sweet. I am down for that. I will definitely.
My only
join the Holy
current
Trinity.
idea is just to run the Renegades again, just change up the race order, change up the
Mhm.
structure a little bit. I think if I did it again, I would probably just let people,
I am
instead of
down
limiting,
for the Holy Trinity.
I think I might just turn it into just, I don't know.
Just rotate it.
was
You don't
thinking of-
have to do the ovals. Just do something else in between and then go back to it if you want.
You could trim down the cars instead of giving people 3 picks of cars. Just gotta make sure that no more than 3 of are picked, or something. To make sure they're distributed of. And from what you learned in this Renegade series, pick the closest 3 or something, or at least get rid of. Make sure they all
I was
have
just
the
gonna
bigger
let
big
people.
block.
I was
instead
just
of
gonna let people drive what they
396.
wanted. I mean, it would probably devolve into just like, probably just a couple of different cars, but.
Alright, ready to go, baby. Ready to go. Let's do this.
To devolve.
Yeah. Coming up with this race stuff's a lot harder than I thought. It was a lot easier when I had a working formula that just worked. But you can't just keep driving front-wheel drive cars until the next game comes out. Alrighty, guys. So this one, same. Just go. Let me make sure the delay is set. Should change stuff set. Alright.
I did a series we never really repeated. It was 90s sports cars. You couldn't do any conversion. Of course, it was just the honor system. But you couldn't do any conversions. It was A-class. It was.
Those are
really-
good ideas. The problem is too many people are lazy to test and tune and set it up.
Alright, good luck, guys.
Those
So
are
that's
all
just-
good ideas.
Remember, if you
That's
get red
just
damage,
it.
call it out.
I never tested and tuned and set it up.
Yeah. Well, no, not
I
even like the people who
did
set it up. The people who join it too. Like they'll show up and they'll see if they can find a tune. If they can't, then usually don't run it. If they don't want to spend the time
Yeah,
to
there's no
make
tune.
something.
It's just fine.
That's why in the handicap series I make tunes so people have something. Otherwise, nobody's gonna spend time with the fucking car.
Besides people like me.
Yeah, sure. That's why I leave that option open. People can tune their cars if they want. Yeah, that too. I agree.
Penalize me anyway. Jeez.
Yeah, just want to get in the car and just drive. I don't want to take time. No way! No. You, fuck you. Fuck you, Gary. tiny little inches as well.
Oh, shit. Biscuits.
Yeah, you can't be full throttle for maybe like halfway.
Nah, I ran over the curb and it unsettled the car.
What? They gave you 2.5? This car is brutal. Penalties. Even me, if you're gonna give me a penalty, half a second at most, not a full second, man. Holy shit.
Again, the game has no logic to determine if you're avoiding a crash.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough making something like that, though. Like, program a computer to figure all that out.
They try.
Or at least have like an adjustment system, maybe like adjust the penalties afterwards, if the host can do that or something.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I always put on max. Max severity.
Yeah, I just can't hit a braking zone today.
I use the flare. I don't know if you see the guy in the flare on the right side of the storm. There's a bright red smoke. That's the braking point.
My line is fucking terrible everywhere.
Ooh, that's almost too good.
I'm braking too early. second. I feel like you on Mondays right now. I just hate my own creation.
Who's?
I just assume most of the race ideas are yours since you're like the race director. Yeah, this was a case of too many options and not really understanding what direction I wanted to go with the whole series. I kind of like the idea of the sprint race and the sprint qualifier and then the main event being like this, but trying to pick a car. Obviously, I just didn't know where to start. I had to like cement on something, so I decided to pick the car, which I felt like it was a decent car. It would have been a challenge. It has a really fast burning fuel tank, and I structured the series around it. Problem also is I probably wasn't pushing the car really that hard in those practice sessions because I didn't know how to push the car. So now that I'm closer to the limit of it, it's like, oh, This really is kind of unfun to drive because it understeers everywhere.
I'm surprised you're still able to go full throttle, baby. Fuck, I'm at 0%. Ah, I just made it. Alright, that was it. That was my fuel saving lap. Now I can go all out the rest of the race. Just made it. You have to let go of the gas. You can't be on the gas at all. That's it.
Yeah, it's different in this game. It doesn't work how it's supposed to.
It doesn't work at all. Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's also the car too, since the car drinks so much gas, your lifting and coasting doesn't amount for as much.
Coming out of the pitch. Oh shit, you caught up to me so quickly. I had 0%, I was like crawling into the pitch.
I guess I'm just disappointed that I had 2 flops in a row. And the only successful series I'm running right now is one that I literally copied and pasted somebody else's idea again.
What's the second flop?
The Jag.
Oh, but that's, you didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that was really that car. It also comes with experience. Like, I don't remember how many times I fucked up. Shit happens.
Yeah, I know. It's still. It can be disappointing. Like something that doesn't work.
Dude, so tight.
You don't want to choose something that affects 50 people, but yeah, you want to choose at least something that's
I want
at
50
least
people.
16. Something like a party.
Problem is, you can't be consistent. Eventually, the season's gotta end. You gotta fix something else. Yes, you did.
I still can't get the braking for this damn track. There's just like nothing to use as good markers. I'm trying to use like little like spots on like the tarmac, like where the paint like is weird or something. Just
You have braking
can't
lines on?
find. That's not helping at all.
Not really.
Nah, the braking lines don't do shit for this track. They want you braking everywhere, early as hell. Like, braking lines are absolutely worthless on this track. I'm trying to find braking points. That's also what I've been trying to learn how to do. 'Cause when the next Forza comes out, I don't really want to run lines.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's if this track had cones.
I'm the same way.
Yes.
I don't want to break anything else. I'm gonna go so much slower while we wreck people.
I'm too used to it on this game.
Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea.
If I'm gonna force myself to do it, I want to force myself to do it where I'm in a whole new environment, where I don't know anything about anything, how the car's gonna handle, what the car's gonna do, how the game's engine's gonna handle. Like, I'd rather learn it all from nothing
Start the
than
next
go
game
from
with
a
the next
spot
level.
where, yeah, because right now, like, I know most of these tracks by heart because I've been racing them for years. Like, and I'm just used to the braking line because in most races it's helpful. I don't actually follow its suggestion. I use it as a braking marker.
Mm-hmm.
Only problem with that is the braking marker moves as your tires wear out. So then you really do have to kind of go back to picking points on the track.
I just want to go faster. I think braking is the worst part of my driving.
It's usually my strong suit. That's what's really helping me in the Trofeo is freaking the fact that it can just stop on a damn dime. Really had a late break in that car.
2.75 on one shot.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Whoa, that's close.
Yeah, I'm down 420. I don't mind this track too much. This car at this track, are we actually trying to push the damn thing? Like,
Really only get 2 straights to push on. That's kind of it.
just like if I could recapture the lightning in the bottle that was Monza with the Chevy Cruze, like that's what I wish this series could be. Is that like, oh man, like I got a lift and coast to make it, but it actually mattered. Because I didn't expect that at all when we did that race. I only ever practiced that car about for 15 minutes at each track so I could get an idea of the tire wear, the lap count, and that's about it. I didn't run it long enough to know that the car was going to run out of gas. I know some people didn't quite make it. I know I got by like freaking fumes in the tank. It was like under 1%. Get that turn before at the end of the back stretch. I just can't.
That left
brake
hander?
this time right. Yeah, going into that, like
I just brake right before the halfway point of the red line. So like the full length of the line, just try to pick the point right before the halfway point.
well, there's a little kink in the paint, and I've been trying to use that as my braking.
That's
point,
tough.
but,
I can't see it. I know exactly what I'm but I can't remember what the kick is to this guy. But it's like right before the kick though. It's about halfway through the braking zone. You go, buddy. You're good. You go. Don't worry about it. You go.
use the key.
Truck's coming out of this. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I can't put it on speed to be like 170. It's bullshit. Safety, fuck these guys. They're behind the wall.
That's faster than we're going down the street.
Right, so I should have like a catapult that like,
Like
catapult style, like slingshots my car.
There should be a little triangle on the ground where if you go over it gives you speed burst to propels you forward.
Yeah, kind of like the works when you're out of the right lane.
Yeah.
No, they should have like little swords and shields so I can shoot at your car with the decals.
That'd be pretty cool. A little twisted middle type.
I'm literally referencing Death Race.
No, I know you're referencing Death Race. But Twisted Metal is a game you can do that. You have cars and like
Dude,
stuff
that
like
game
that.
is so old.
I remember playing the first Twisted Metal back in the 90s. Holy shit.
Yeah, same. I'm on PS1. What was the clown? Sweet tooth, yeah.
Almost looked like one of the killer clowns from outer space.
Yeah.
Freaked out, man. That's a cool game.
What a genre.
I mean, I think it's still around, it's just not quality though. So, nobody's gonna spend time to make a really quality game of it.
Yeah, but the whole Twisted Metal series like died like in PS3. Same with Crash Bandicoot. I mean, they tried to reboot that. I guess there's probably just the fact that there was like quirks and intricacies to old systems like that, where like things didn't quite work the right way, or you had to program stuff around the limitations of the system. There was little glitches and hacks that you could always do. The fact the computer could only think so fast, you could do stuff that like you weren't supposed to do, but because the computer couldn't figure it out. No, that was a problem with the new Crash Bandicoot. They had to adjust something because, like, basically the physics engine was too powerful now, so like, gameplay experience wasn't similar. It is a platformer, but they tried to port in like the old game basically. They had to adjust something because like jumping on the platformer like was different. People tried playing it the same way and they kept dying and stuff.
You just gotta take N64 Mario Kart and bring it to updated graphics. That's it. Doesn't count. There's another game that I forgot what it's called. It's like a game you get for free where you can mod trucks and stuff with guns and stuff like that. Is it Cross Out? I forgot what it's called. We're done.
Cross out
Yeah.
build vehicles comes out on the little corner.
Yeah, but that's a free-to-play game. That's a free-to-play model game.
It was really good though. For, I mean, get creative.
They ruin everything. Neckbeards is my derogatory term for people that fucking do that shit. You know, the super nerds, the guys that min-max every fucking game.
You could do something for this too, like, I don't know, put something on the floor if you got it, and actually you get like 10 more horsepower a lap for the next lap. Yeah, or push the pass.
They decided on a way to incorporate those cards to a single player and a multiplayer.
I guess so. I never really played single player.
Yeah, you should go.
That would be like Forza's version of fucking HUDs or MUT or BUT or FUT or whatever the fuck they want to call it.
Or at least soccer. They used to have soccer.
Ultimate Racing,
Forza.
have a card pack, you have buttons, you can activate cards, like...
I used to play Forza Soccer, that was pretty fun.
Extra grip, extra power.
Yeah, something like that.
Trigger
For like a
from
lap.
lap.
Just for like a lap.
Sure. Activate for a lap.
Or no, your fuel doesn't get used up for one lap. Like a special perk just really comes up. Yeah, some of that. See, that's fun to me, but I don't think a lot of people would want to spend the time figuring that shit out.
Yeah, that requires participation.
Yeah, you gotta like test, take time. Like I find that stuff interesting. Not everybody is down for that.
Toro people would want to do stuff like that, but our general audience is more of show up and race.
Yeah. You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. That sounds complicated. That's I can see people be like, that's not fair, he got COVID. I got COVID 3 times, and you didn't even once. That takes some dedication. If you're hosting like that, you have to be on top of that shit.
I did. Did you guys see that? Should I post on Discord? Freaking that one of the Forza employees noticed the name of my lead.
Oh, was that a Forza employee? I thought it was like your employee, like where you work.
No, that was somebody from Forza.
Oh, I didn't know it was from Forza.
Yeah, one of the people from Forza. I don't know how Forza knows him, but yeah, it's one of the employees over at Forza. He was like, "Why is it called the Bacon Fuel Tank?" And everyone was just like, "I don't know." And then people started coming up with like jokey like responses. And I just told him like, "Well, you know, we had so much grease left over, we turned it into fuel."
Let's get this one.
I said, picture the episode of The Simpsons where Homer tries to steal Groundskeeper Willie's Reese retirement fund. It's an old episode. I don't know why that episode sticks in my head, but it does.
Because it's got bacon.
Your steaks come from bacon?
Oh, man.
Leaves me to wonder, how many times can you freeze bacon? Can you freeze it like multiple times, or is it really just like one time?
We freeze it once, and then we cook it either all off, or if it's a big package, maybe times. We feed a lot of mouths. We generally just cook it all off, and whatever doesn't get eaten, we put in a bag and put in the refrigerator, and it turns into a great snack. You just can't overcook it.
I buy a big, well, I can't get a smaller package, but I mean, I only feed myself. Usually when I make breakfast tacos, like it's enough for 2 days. Because I mean,
Yeah.
cutting up a whole potato, like you can't save a potato, so you gotta just use the whole goddamn
would
thing.
say-
So then
I
I end
would
up like with
say-
so much egg and potato bacon.
Try
mix.
and only let it thaw just enough to at least get half the package broke off, and then freeze the leftover again. And then
I took it
half
out. I
the
used it last
package.
weekend. I froze it, but next time I use it, I'm not going to use enough bacon, so I'd have to freeze it again. But I guess I could do that idea, or I just try to split off what I need. Oh, take a picture of the damn. What am I doing?
Or
Yeah.
buy it unfrozen, portion it to 4 times in your own bags, and freeze them and pull them out one at a time.
Yeah, no, that makes more sense. I mean, I don't buy it frozen. I buy it
Yeah, perfect.
ready to go.
So you just gotta open it and portion it before you freeze it.
So we tried a Ferrari now.
Yeah,
That's
let's
what I
give
was
the Ferrari
thinking.
a shot. Let me change the track though, because although it would be good to do it on this track, I kind of don't want to drive this track anymore.
Magellan? I don't know.
Magello. Well, no, Magello's just gonna be all speed.
Yeah.
Catch you later, Sam. Thanks for showing up.
Technically, Magello is a handling track in my book.
Nice,
It's
man.
not bad.
That's pretty good. You were going a little slow though.
Oh. You pit. Okay.
Yeah, don't save
Fair
that
play.
much.
Fair play.
Are we doing it homologated or?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that because I don't know how to tune, and so I'm just gonna have to stick the cars in homologation and then tune down the horsepower.
Okay, the FX6K. $1.5 million.
Save this to.
What
So you
is
set it
homologated?
to
900.
Hypercard.
I think it's 900. Yeah.
Just take a race boy. Oh, race boy made a second one. Take the second. All right, so it's
What is
currently
homologated in
792.
900?
I ain't nothing that John
Yeah.
was supposed to. What's that guy?
If I drop it by 20%,
So we'd be like
it'd be 630, roughly.
actually, you know what? Let me
So it's not a P-class homologation?
No, you have to take the engine off. The horsepower goes down. There's like the restrictor plate to make it homologated.
That was 820? No, wait. You guys didn't do that.
Yeah, so you gotta lower the horsepower, and then you can probably just put on one width on the back. Looks like if you put bigger rims on it and stuff. To make it out or something else. That's not much time.
So what's homologated? 926, what the fuck?
Is it 926 homologated?
Yeah,
And that's
is
stop.
that just...
That's not
When
bad.
I-
That's
when
that's
race
No,
boys
I just
div
said...
spec all says 900.
Yeah.
All you gotta
I
do
just
is
hit homologate, and it
What's-
went to 926.
Oh.
What's the it's like you put it to the group. It's a hypercar. Can you change the car division to hypercar?
No.
That would-
No, do it again because I'm gonna be 897 after being 926.
If you change it to hypercar, it'll be homologated. That's all.
Yeah.
You can actually see what it is. Just change the car division. to Hypercar. Yes, that is 900. And again, that's if you want to do it this way. You could also put the power back on so it drinks more fuel and then just handicap the power.
I was gonna do that.
You could do either one. Because this is like 726 horsepower now, so it'll trip less fuel. Depends on how much you want to drink.
Well, let's set it. Let's homologate it. Set it to 80 on power.
Is this the track you're doing, or are you going to change the track?
No, I'm going to change the track. I just changed the division for the moment. No, so you can get it to 900 and still be homologated, because I'm putting the tune back on now. So it's 900 homologated. Now, how the fuck do I limit? How do I back off the horsepower? Ah, okay. Alright. Yep.
Well, you don't want to do that now. It's already got the handicap on it with the homologation. It's going to have a lot of grip, I'm telling you right now. Even with 700 horsepower, it has a lot of grip.
I'm going to back it down by 10%.
Alright. I'm just telling you because I spent so much time testing this for the trainers.
But you're saying it doesn't need it at all?
I don't think so, not at all. You'd be surprised at how much grip it has. It's got a lot of grip. Even the arrow numbers, look at the arrow numbers, they're like 100 each.
This is one of the tracks we have. We just wanted to meet up.
Let's see how long it takes to run out of fuel. So it's at 90% power. Right? 90? Ghosted?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me take a piss real quick.
I'm gonna roll smoke.
No, we're at 100% power. He didn't handicap it.
Oh,
I did.
yeah, I thought you just said he did.
Oh,
I was
maybe,
just confirming it.
because you didn't load it up. Maybe because you didn't load it up. Let's see. Yeah, it's at 90%.
Did I say it?
What was that? What was that, Morbid? Well, there's a good point. Listen to you all making sense. Yeah, it was like, somewhere between 11 and 13.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it was like 12 or 13%, I think you're right.
Yeah,
So the 8
roughly.
laps, 8 laps,
Good fuel.
whatever it is.
Right.
Switch it back.
Really kind of need to do 2 laps
Yeah, 2 laps, just to get.
and see if you hit, about 20,
Yeah.
2 to 5.
You don't need clutch with this thing
23
for
to
sure.
25.
You don't even need traction control, honestly. The car has a lot of grip.
And you have it back on 100% power, right?
No, it's at 90.
Okay, you're just going to test it at 90 and compare it. Okay. As long as you know what your where your baseline is set to. Alright, I'll let you figure that out for this track. And then we'll move to the next track.
It's ready yet? We're just gonna speed up, I guess.
It's always up.
Wow, it grips so much more. I turned too early. I can't wait. I'm sorry, would you say somebody showed up and ran 2 seconds? I can hear you kind of that quiet.
Turn you back. I'm just gonna max you out. Nearly the same lifetimes. That's an outlier. I had to pick because I booted into a wall.
This at least sounds nice too.
Let me know how your fuel's going, because I never actually get to use the bathroom.
Oh, I cut that a little bit right there. So I'm gonna cross the line. At 84%. After 2 laps. So 8% a lap. And that's with the handicap. He took it down, he took off 10%. That's a pretty good time, Cricket. Getting quicker. Yeah, man. No worries.
Yep.
Take it easy.
Thanks for coming out. Have a good one.
At 3 laps, I'm at 76%.
Sorry, I had the mic flipped. Alright, thank you.
376.
Fuck!
So it's 8% on laps.
It's
Yeah,
doing
8%.
better.
If you take out the handicap, I'm pretty sure it'll jump up to like 9, maybe 10%.
No, I kind of like it down at 8%. It's, 'cause I could make the sprint back to 15 minutes like I wanted it to be. I had to shorten it up because I couldn't, even with trying to save as much gas as possible, I couldn't make the Volkswagen do 15 minutes without a pit stop. There's some races that they're supposed to be, you have to feel safe to not end up getting screwed, but ultimately...
Dude, this car's so much better.
I told you. It just handles so nice.
Yeah, I would need to, I don't know. I'm half tempted to just ditch the whole Volkswagen thing and restart it with this car.
I'm down for that.
I mean, I don't want to I think this is a better pick. I think a reboot with this car would encourage more people to like it.
I would like to get other drivers that race with us back in, like Saturn and stuff.
And you'll get I think you'll get a better turnout, you'll get a better race based on car feel, and you get the same fuel consumption issue that
It was 68%. After 4 laps.
That's pretty good.
I think I can get a 31.
was afraid of using this car just because of our. Well, I guess the Le Mans race that we did with it is a really bad example. I just assumed.
What do you
the
mean?
car just because we did this on when you were doing the stock series.
Oh, yeah.
We did it at Le Mans, and we figured out that it wouldn't have done more than 3 laps without needing a pit.
Yeah, but that's
I
a
had to-
12-mile track, and you're going full speed, buddy. And
you're
stock, it had
screaming.
1,000 horsepower in stock. This is not stock. This is homologated. It has less horsepower.
Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just reshuffle the race structure. I don't think we need to do 2 cups. I could restructure those back into just regular races.
It depends if you can get the numbers in time. If is 1 week enough to get the numbers back?
What, you mean people or what?
Yeah, people. Yeah.
Well, good couple of Discord haulers.
I'm sure if I posted it around, I could switch it up. Maybe just do 1 cup so people could race it without having it making seriousness, and then do a 9-week series.
Yeah, I would have to tune it. It's definitely a 31, but I would have to tune it.
I would keep it with the same track structure because I wanted to keep shorter, under a 3-mile track, because I wanted people that, if they made a mistake, they would most likely, if they coasted enough, they'd make it back. They might not make it back quickly, but they wouldn't make it back. I didn't want any long tracks. I didn't want someone get stuck on the back half of a track with no gas, because when you run out of fuel, you get to sputter around for a little bit, but eventually it does just run empty, and then you have nothing. You press the gas pedal.
Yeah, but I think long tracks are better. That's why you had that excitement at Monza, because you had to decide if you want to go for it or not.
Yeah, the car wasn't designed for that. That just ended up being a product of the fact that the race was long, and it was, 80% full throttle or something. Like, there's only a few spots where you actually were off the gas. Let's take this to Sebring. Let's see what it does there.
Wait. Give me 30 seconds.
Okay. You know when you're done.
I think I got the starter one. Come on, baby. Come on. I think I got it. Give it to me. 30, 31. Yes, I got it. 52.5% after 7 laps. So this thing will do 14 laps on a tank. Maybe 15 if you feel safe. So I'll definitely do your 15 minutes on 1 full tank. No question.
Yeah, the sprint races are just more supposed to be. Man, I wanted some of them to be shook up a little bit, but it was mostly just to have a different format for qualifying.
Oh, you had race rigs. Oh no, it was a meetup. Never mind. I was like, why didn't it count for my leaderboard time?
Actually, what we should do is attract the international, right? Silverstone is international. Yeah. Let's do a track we've actually raced at, so I have data.
Are you still gonna go with the 10% handicap, or are you gonna take that off?
I don't know. For me, I wanted to keep it there because I'm having enough trouble getting on the power. It could just be the tune now.
Yeah, if you don't have a tune, it could be tough. I mean, do you have an arrow on it? Is it just stock? Did you put the arrow
No,
on it?
that was a race boy tune.
Oh yeah. I don't like his tunes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Tic Tacs too.
TikTok.
His are usually much better than race boys. him. People like to hate on Race Boy, but it's like, dude, that guy's tuned a car for every fucking series. He's like tuned every car in the game. Like tuning 1,000 cars. Like how long do you expect somebody to spend tuning 1,000 fucking cars?
Well, why are you tuning 1,000 cars in the first place?
Because that's what Race Boy does. He's put a tune out for basically every car in this game.
Oh shit, we're starting windows. Oh man, that was so easy. It's just too fun.
Even on cold tires, it still actually did better than the fucking damn Volkswagen.
Yeah, it just fucking gripped. I mean, I got full air on this thing. Tic Tacs thing is, but it's just so easy. Oh, this is so much. This is like 100 times better than the Volkswagen. It's just like you don't have to focus. You can make small mistakes, and the car is very forgiving.
Yeah, I'm already convinced to pick this thing instead. I'll just do a soft reboot. I'll let Forza Comp know. I'll restructure the race grid. We'll do one cup and then we'll do a 9-week season. It still does the same job, but problem I noticed with having the fuel burn also super high like it is on the Volkswagen, you can save gas like crazy, but it doesn't benefit you enough because you still, it's still just, you know, it just burns too much gas. Yeah, even I like this car a lot more. It actually drives. And it does have a nice throaty engine.
It even looks cool. Like I know it's a Ferrari, but this is probably one of the best freaking Ferraris I've ever seen. that new Ferrari, I don't know if you've seen the Ferrari Roma. That shit looks ugly. That's my opinion. That shit looks ugly. I don't know who built that, designed that thing, but it's an ugly Ferrari. The back is okay, but the front is bad. Yeah, so pretty much 1 minute laps. So 15 laps. But definitely retune this car out. What's gonna have on this thing is not good enough. Fuck, I lost time.
I'm gonna take the power handicap off of it. I'm noticing with this pace, we'd still have about 25% fuel left. I kind of want to get that a little closer, so let me take the power handicap off of it.
Dude, I need something to drink.
Oh, I did say that it needs a handicap this thing. It's
Yeah,
got
but
a shit ton of grip.
I don't tend to listen right away.
Oh, one just knocked off half a second. That was much better.
And
The
those
car
my
was definitely-
immediate lap times were a lot closer to your immediate lap times.
Oh, well, you do have a 2 now, and it's easier to drive. The easier the cars to drive, the closer lap times will be. The harder it is, the more separated they'll be. Which is why a lot of people don't like difficult cars, because not only is it tough to drive, the guys who are faster are now even more faster. And it's
Well, I was
more
trying to drive other tunes too, and it just wasn't finding anything. It wasn't just wow. I didn't try yours. I was just.
So you changed it, right? This is back to 100%? I guess the lap times are short.
He has to end the meetup to change that.
I did.
He did. We were back at 11.
Oh, you already restarted.
I just don't know if he changed it, but we'll find out from the lap times.
No, I did. I double checked it. It said one. It already feels faster. I can already tell.
Still easy to drive.
Yeah,
And I like the wig. The rear wig. It's subtle, but I'm used to it.
God, that script just everywhere.
Even at a normal power, when this thing's under 1,000 horsepower, it still isn't that bad to drive. You can get a lot more spin on the wheels, but it's still very manageable.
It's like 2 seconds. It's the second faster.
Who put the cones there? Slow me down.
Some guy named Dave.
About 80% right now after the lap 3. So that's 15 laps right there. It's just going to do 15 laps. And you're right on that line, so that last lap. Oh shit, across the line at 0.
Yeah, that's better. 74% going on lap 5. So yeah, it'll be close. It's pretty similar. Yeah, let me let folks go. I'll get it restructured and posted. We'll do 1 cup. I'm gonna keep the same tracks because I think the track layout is still pretty good. Because I picked a fair selection of tracks with some way long straights, along with you got to have turns in there for people to save fuel. If you have too many straights, there's no chance to save fuel anywhere. You can't lift and coast anywhere. Tracks like this, you can let off the throttle and just coast through like turn 1. Get off the throttle early, like going on the backstretch. The other problem with the Volkswagen is people that save fuel, like, yeah, they save fuel, but it doesn't do anything for them. First thing I noticed when we actually raced it under race conditions with other people is that, like, I just, on the first time we did this, was just like, I'm going to just say fuck it to fuel saving, and then it seems like everybody else had the same fucking idea, so it's like, oh, well. And then Tristy tried to fuel save, and he ended up dead last. Sam tried to fuel save today, and he ended up dead last. Seems to be a pattern involving. Yeah, but still, well, I know Tristy knows how to freaking, keep pace and stuff too, and so, because yeah, Sam's not as quick a driver as us, but Tristy can keep pace. As far as a comp, no. It's unfortunate, but 2 of those guys that joined, the dude with the obviously French gamer tag is in France. Yeah, no, we'll get it switched up. I'll have all the info posted in a day or 2. I'll actually get my ass on this. Well, at least help you out, Cricket, too, so, because there'll be a cup, and I guess you technically would miss the first week, because I'll still do a drop race. Yeah, I'll still do a drop race, so. I'll just come as a drop. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta go on Twitch and upload these videos over to my YouTube before they disappear. I wish it would do that automatically. What year is this car? 14. Oh, hey. It's 900 homologated. Hey, as long as he remembers where the fucking braking zones are, it's like, I don't care. I had the perfect retort for him on Sunday. He missed it, Turk, because he kept running into me on braking zones. I don't know what to do. It won't break. It's like, then you need to brake sooner. Like, I don't know what to do. It's like, oh, did I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, whatever you gotta do, just brake sooner so you don't run into the back of me. Damn it. No, he just tries to dive the inside, always misjudges the braking zone, and then careens into your door.
Mm-hmm.
I knew he was trying to. Yeah, it was yesterday, because it was at Yas. He tried to dive bomb me into the S's. Yeah, because I saw him doing it, and then I turned in to make the turn, and then even he was still there and freaking doored me.
I ain't got her. Just doing some preliminary testing with this car.
I wonder if Forza Comp could do like a. I guess I'd have to ask him if he could do anything special with the promo video. Like have it do like a wipe, like show the rallycross, and then just be like reboot, and then show the Ferrari racing. I'd have to make the video. hmm Yeah, I don't have the editing software or the time to do that. I was just seeing if the guy that does our promo stuff. I was just thinking out loud if he could do like something a little special, and just have it like show the like the rallycross Beetle, and then some sort of like transition reboot like joke screen, and then actually show the Ferrari racing. But I don't think he's gonna do that. I'll probably just redo it. I actually doubt anybody would notice that we switched the car.
Just be like, that's over.
I just don't want to call it Bacon Fuel Tour 2 because I would like to do this again on something else and then save the name for that. And next season will be Bacon Fuel Tour 2, the Electric Boogaloo.
There you go. It's like it's the new second one.
Because they're still in the McLaren. That's a pretty fun car to drive. The one in the hypercar. I bet that one, if you tune the engine back a little bit, it wouldn't understeer as much. It wouldn't.
So I haven't refueled yet, and I've gone like 12 laps. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's about right.
Yeah, because I'm going to adjust the structure back up to 15 minutes like I wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I had to tune it down for the Volkswagen because the Volkswagen couldn't make a sprint race for 15 minutes, even with fuel saving like crazy. So, you'd have to save to the point where you're actively like going slow. Like I was about half a second off my fastest lap time when I was testing it, but I could only stretch another 2.5 laps out of the car. So I had to switch it to 13 minutes. So with this, I can switch it back to 15 and have the structure like I wanted it to be. Might even make the race a little longer too, just because normally like we try to fill these out to like be hour-long sessions in total of race time. So do a 15-minute sprint race and then a 45-minute regular race.
No, it's up for a .3 on that one. So, yeah. It's half a second after. That's nice. Oh, shush up. You're in your own tune, so not me. Wait till I get my own car.
to
Okay.
add everyone this just so I can try to snag anybody that hasn't been interested. Don't normally do that, but just in case there's anybody else that hasn't picked the Bacon Fuel Tour because they don't like the car or whatever, try to snag some other people. Perfect. No, that's good because this is actually one of the high fuel burn tracks. This is one of the ones where with the Volkswagen you had to actively kind of save a little bit. So running out at the line on this track isn't that bad because again, the sprint races are just to change up the qualifying structure for the main race. It isn't. It shouldn't really factor into the whole fuel saving idea because there's no bonus points, anything like that. Points are halved for this race, so it's more or less just can you, because the second week then it'll actually work because then obviously after this week you would start first, you'd be first, so you would end up starting at the rear of the field in the sprint race, hopefully not able to carve your way through the field in 15 laps, and then actually get a different kind of starting grid for the main race. I mean, people will probably still end up shuffling kind of where they kind of sit, but at the yes, yeah, I want the main race to be the one where people have to think about saving fuel. So that's actually a good thing. Really? Oh shit. Oh shit. And it works. It's actually yeah, but they actually just they actually took the time to model putting a camera facing backwards and then model putting that image inside the car. Ferrari must have paid them a lot of money for this car, for them to do that extra little bit there. probably do. They probably break up, you know, they probably do, you know, the fucking fancy shit. Well, when you're Ferrari, you can kind of like, hey, I'm gonna spend a little extra time actually making my car look good. And they add this little extra function that no one's ever gonna use, but it's pretty neat that you actually modeled it. Volkswagen. Damn it. The problem with writing nowadays is since you especially like get used to like your brain filling in all the gaps, and when you actually write something, you gotta reread it like 3 fucking times to make sure you're not doing that already. Let him in.
Thanks, Jared.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through Discord right now. If I could cut my stream off, there's no reason to watch me stare at a fucking
Yeah.
wall.